Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, yes, this is a beauty channel. No, you would not know it by the no makeup, absolutely no makeup look. This is not a no makeup look. There's nothing on, not even skin, and I usually talk better than this too. I usually look better and I usually talk better. So I'm glad you're here. Stick around to the end because you're gonna wanna know how this works. What am I talking about? You guys have asked for the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firm Eye Temporary Eye Tightener, if this product works. I think Brenda was the most recent person, one of my subscribers out of Canada, asked if I have tried this, and I have not, but I'm really curious about it because it is said to instantly lift the eye area and almost blur any wrinkles. And it says, well, we're gonna get into all the directions. So if you're interested in knowing if you can instantly, temporarily, remove wrinkles, and by temporary, we're gonna put this through the test. So not only are we gonna put it on, but I'm gonna go throughout the day and see at what point in the hours do we lose the temporary effects, if we have any to start with. So if you are interested in this product, and if you've got wrinkles, why wouldn't you be? This video is not sponsored, by the way. I purchased this for $38, so I'd really like for it to work. Let's get into it. We're just gonna jump right into this product. It does give you instructions on the back on how to use the product. So we are going to follow these directions exactly how they say. I have to say that just by starting out, this is a list of the ingredients. That's a lot of ingredients, and 90% of them are words that I couldn't pronounce, much less spell. So that's a little alarming considering it's gonna go right near our eyes. It's a little confusing because the directions say, start by cleansing with an oil-free cleanser, which is a little challenging for me because you guys know I wash my face with coconut oil, so I had to use an actual cleanser today, which is not my favorite. But for those of you that know I use coconut oil, you're gonna be like, Jody, this says oil-free. I got you, I'm all over it. And it says, make sure skin is completely dry. Do not use cream around the eye area, but it's an eye cream. We're going to open it here. Jody, should you have nails this long when you're trying to open products? Probably not. Let's see how much you get for $38. Okay, well there's the box and there's the product, so that's fair. I think that's a good representation of the size of the product in the box. Shake the tube, apply a pea-sized amount to the top of the hand. It's a almost clear looking gel. With a clean, dry nylon makeup brush, apply a tiny amount of the product. So here's a clean, dry nylon makeup brush. Just gonna get a little bit, and let's put our hair back so we can really gauge the results here. Step number 4, apply and spread in upward strokes a thin layer of the gel. Under the eye area for puffiness, over the crow's feet area, the 11s, between the brows, and then beneath and above the brow bone, but not on the movable eyelid. And then it says, let the product dry for 3 to 7 minutes while remaining expressionless. Do not squint or smile. Okay, well I think I can do that. So I'm gonna get really close to you guys, and we're just gonna apply a thin amount. I'm gonna go right there in my 11s, and apply a thin amount in upward strokes. That'd be nice if this was, you almost feel like your brush is an eraser. And it's like, could you just please erase the years of neglect to my skin? So here's what this eye looks like before. You can see all the wrinkles right through there. Cannot believe I'm doing this on the internet. I mean, why even go on with makeup anymore now that the whole world is gonna see how crepey my skin is? Okay, so that's the before. And then I'm just gonna apply it. Now I have to remain expressionless for 3 to 7 minutes. That's gonna be really challenging because we're gonna do this in real time. I'm gonna talk to you guys for 3 to 7 minutes about some other stuff and try to remain expressionless. Should we do one side only? No, I feel like we should do both, but well, we can only do one side now because I have to remain expressionless and I can't squint this eye without squinting this eye. So let's start the timer. Timer needs to start. We're on the clock. Let's go to timer. So let's check in at 3 minutes. I really want to give you guys a true look at what this product does or doesn't do. So I'm not gonna just talk for the sake of filling in time, but we have a lot to unpack here. If you go to the Sephora website, this has only 3 stars out of 841 reviews, but 70,000 people give it a thumbs up. So I thought that was kind of impressive. If you go down to the bottom and you look at the reviews and click off the incentivized reviews, because when I looked at those, of course it was, I shouldn't say everybody, because just because somebody gives it a 5-star review and they were incentivized or given the product doesn't mean they're going to give a false review of the product, but a lot of the incentivized reviews were 5-star. When you filter those out, however, it becomes a different picture. One that was just a few days ago said, "Not for me. It turned white and patchy and just didn't work for me." Somebody else gave it, that was a 2-star review. Somebody else just last month gave it a 3-star review and said, "Back to the drawing board. Just like Plexiderm, this has a shale clay consistency. It doesn't pair well with foundation. For the price point, it wasn't a good buy." We're gonna put concealer on this because I do think that's an important part of this process, because yeah, it looks great if it's just blurred, but if you can't apply makeup on top of it, it will only work for a certain amount of the population. The next one, "It burned my skin so bad, skip, skip, skip. I tried it for a few days, but it really irritated my skin." Okay, I should have read that review before I decided to do this, because I mean, I review products and show my skin for a living, so hopefully I'm not irritable or irritated by this. I'm not irritable. "Waste of money" is another review. "Waste of money, leaves a white streak on your skin." So far at, wow, we've already talked for 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes in, it is, I don't see a white film on my skin at all. And so we're just gonna wait till that, or do I see a white film right there? No, I don't think so. It's playing tricks on me. Here's one that's not incentivized, and they gave it a 5-star review. Oh, timer. All right, so let's stop for a second. So here's what you look like at 3 minutes. I kind of don't want to test it yet, because otherwise I will add some expression, and then we've got 3 to 4 more minutes left with some dent. So I want to try this the right way. So let's go another 3 minutes and see what we've got. But right now it looks definitely more blurred. It looks dull, I would say. It's not as shiny as the side we didn't apply it to. So there's a blurriness there, but I don't know if it's a blurriness with the wrinkles. So we're still going here. All right, somebody did give it a 5-star review. It said, "Absolutely will use forever. It's an alternative to the Strivectin. Absolutely fabulous. Honestly, I think buyers who are unsatisfied with this product are applying it incorrectly. A little goes such a long way. So dab it, gently blend over your crease, let it dry for 7 minutes. Do not squint or move your skin, and blend lightly." Okay, well, we're gonna probably do that. And then the last one I'll read on Sephora, and then we'll check out what the Ulta website says. It says, "This eye cream gave me a burning sensation. My under eye looked swollen after I used it. Unfortunately, I used my $10 bonus and didn't get it back when I returned it." Okay, burning sensation I'm okay with, but if the under eye looks swollen after, I mean, you guys, if you follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I do updated beauty news every day, so if the next couple days I'm like way back from the camera, then you know this was a fail. Not only the day of the experiment, but for following days after. Let's go to Ulta and see if there's any better review. Ulta says that out of 2,600 reviews, it's also a 3-star, and it is also $38, just like on the Sephora website, which sometimes you get a better deal. All right, so let's scroll down and sort out our reviews by who's been incentivized or given the product. All right, magic in a tube with only one flaw, says the first review, and it is a 4-star review. It says, "This stuff is pure magic. It works and it lasts all day. The only downfall, I have to choose between it and concealer. I've heard other reviewers suggest mixing it with the concealer, but I haven't managed to make that work for me." I don't know if I would do that, because they're very clear on the instructions that you should apply this with on clean, dry skin. So I don't know if I would use a concealer in it or not. I probably wouldn't. Oh, my husband's calling. I love you, honey, but not right. I'm in the middle of an experiment. So how much time do we have left on this one? Oh, we have 8 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna stop there and see what we've got, because that's 6 minutes. That's a pretty good time. I mean, during that time you could do the rest of your, well, you can't really do your rest of your makeup, but you could brush your teeth, maybe fix your hair. I mean, it didn't, I'm squinting like I expect it to work like Botox. I can still squint, but it, oh. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? There's still some pretty big lines there. I mean, I don't know that it does anything. It doesn't, there's no whiteness, there's no white flaking of any product. Let's add some, let me add some concealer to it and see what we've got. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, I don't think that as I'm smiling, I don't think it looks any better at all. The only thing it looks like is it's dull. It's not shiny. So let's just add a little bit of concealer to it and see what happens. Because some people said you can't really do that. I mean, if you have to choose between a substance that minimizes the appearance of wrinkles or a concealer, I mean, that's a tough choice to make. I wouldn't want to have to make that decision every day, because you want both. I definitely would want both. Okay, I don't love the way, yeah, there's no difference. I think, yeah, there's no difference. It's actually worse with concealer on, so it gets the red light. I gotta turn the light on. It deserves a red light. Red light on this one, you guys. I really wanted this to work. I love the concept of it. I don't see any difference at all in the wrinkles between, yeah, I need to go, and I have some more filming to do today, so I'm really gonna go wash this off and start over, because it is a bit of a fail, which is unfortunate because I wanted it to work. The lines between my forehead might be a little bit improved, but for $38, it doesn't do enough for me, and the eyes just are not, they're not a thing. So we tried the Plexiderm, a couple months ago, and that didn't work, and I'm afraid this one doesn't either. I'm starting to understand why I'm not on any PR lists, because between this and last week's CoverGirl, I just can't get behind some of these products and tell you guys that they're awesome and go buy them. This is another one I'd have to say don't do it. So Brenda, you'd asked for this one. I hope I saved you some money. And for everybody else that's thinking about an instant eye temporary firmer fixer, save your money on this one. Sorry guys. But come back in a couple days where I'll have another video for you. And I don't know if we're gonna review a product. We may just do something fun like talk about new products that are on the market, or maybe even a tutorial, who knows. Come back and see. And I'll see you in just a couple days. Thanks for watching.